prepare. There's more news straight ahead tonight. 10 TV News at 6 starts right now.
A teenage robbery suspect shot and killed by police.
We ought to be shocked and angry,
leaving city leaders near tears.
And a 13-year-old is dead in the city of Columbus because of our obsession with guns.
And Columbus police launching a lengthy investigation.
It is absolutely critical that we get this right.
As you can see, it looks like a firearm that could kill you.
Tonight, Mayor Andy Ginther's call to action.
Whether they're firearms or replicas, there is something wrong in this country.
And the community's concerns.
So this is unacceptable. And so we want to sit down and get to a solution.
They're just children. They really are. They say young men, but they're really not.
10 TV News team coverage starts right now.
From Central Ohio's news leader, this is 10 TV News at 6.
An 8th grade boy is dead tonight after apparently reaching for a BB gun in front of Columbus police. Tonight we are gathering new information about the investigation, the officer who pulled the trigger, and the 13-year-old who lost his life. Welcome to 10 TV News at 6. I'm Kristen Hartman.
And I'm Jerry Revish. 10 TV is looking at several angles of the story tonight. 10 TV's Shelby Croft is at a vigil tonight on the campus of The Ohio State University. But we start with 10 TV's Maureen Kosat. She's been tracking this investigation since late last night. Maureen, what's next?
Well, Jerry, city leaders met here on the steps of City Hall this morning, where the Columbus chief of police is asking everyone for calm and patience, saying this investigation is going to take time, and saying investigators want the right answers, not quick answers. Police say it began with a 911 call from a man who told police he was robbed at gunpoint near the 900 block of East Broad Street. Police say responding officers chased several suspects matching the description. Sources close to the investigation say police ordered 2 people to the ground. 1 listened, but sources say 13-year-old Tyree King reached into his waistband for what police say turned out to be a BB gun that looks just like this one. Police say the officer had no way of knowing the gun wasn't real. The officer fired his weapon, shooting and killing the teen.
I mean, we ought to be shocked and angry as a community. In the safest big city in America, we have a 13-year-old dead in our city. That's unacceptable.
Mayor Andrew Ginther said the shooting is a call to action, questioning why a boy too young to drive had what the mayor called an exact replica of a police weapon.
And a 13-year-old is dead in the city of Columbus because of our obsession with guns and violence.
Columbus police say investigators are questioning all of the eyewitnesses and officers on the scene, searching for any surveillance video of the robbery or the police shooting, and asking anyone with information or cell phone video to come forward and help investigators understand what happened in the moments leading up to the shooting. Police say they can't share details of the investigation until it's reviewed by a grand jury to determine whether any crime was committed. Now, as in all police-involved shootings in the city of Columbus, the officer is on at least 1 week administrative leave, and he will have to meet with a psychologist before he can return to work. Live at City Hall, Maureen Kosat, 10 TV News.
Maureen, thank you. We are learning more about what happened last night through 911 calls. You'll hear the voice of a witness who claims to have heard the shooting happen.
Are the officers shooting? Ma'am.
Hey, you gotta get out the way, man.
Ma'am.
Sir, what's going on?
Are the officers shooting?
The officers shooting, they shooting. We don't know if the people got away. We're scared.
At least 3 callers told police they saw the teen holding a gun.
Now, many in the community are outraged over this shooting, and they're holding events to call for an end to violence, like the one you're about to see. 10 TV's Shelby Croft is live at OSU, where a vigil just held for Tyree King. It just wrapped up. It was done by a group called the OSU Coalition for Black Liberation. Shelby, tell us more.
That's right, Jared. That just wrapped up actually here at the OSU Oval. They were mourning Tyree King's death, and they say his shooting affects a whole community. They're also calling for changes in police and judicial practices. Family says Tyree King was involved in football, soccer, hockey, and gymnastics, an 8th grader at Lyndon McKinley STEM Academy. But police say Tyree King is suspected of robbing a man and carrying a BB gun that looked just like their service weapons. And he was shot and killed by an officer.
It's yet another example of the racist institution of policing.
Many are outraged that a 13-year-old is dead. The OSU Coalition for Black Liberation is speaking out, asking for police to change their approach when faced with a situation like this.
Even if it's right, there are de-escalation tactics, none of which were used by CPD.
The People's Justice Project is calling for changes also.
In these police shootings, we need an independent investigation.
TAMMY ALSAADA knows this shooting has polarized people and knows there is fear on both sides, police and the people in the neighborhoods.
The police have just as much right to go home safely as Tyree had.
The group wants the community and leaders to start talking.
It's so easy to choose a side and stay entrenched in those sides, and where has that gotten us?
Now, the Franklin County prosecutor says this police shooting will be handled like all others. Columbus police will do the investigation. It will then go to a grand jury. He says that is policy. Reporting live at OSU, Shelby Croft, at TV News.
Thank you, Shelby. We are learning new information tonight about the officer involved. Columbus police are identifying him as Brian Mason. He's a 9-year veteran of the force. The department just transferred him to that part of town. And 10 TV has learned he's been involved in at least 2 other use of force incidents and was cleared of any wrongdoing in both of them. We'll certainly keep you posted as we learn more.
Columbus police say this is the 13th police-involved shooting this year. 5 of them were fatal. And as you may remember, 1 resulted in the death of Columbus police officer Stephen Smith. 10 TV will follow this developing story as the investigation continues. You'll see updates on air and online at 10tv.com. You can also get the latest headlines delivered to your phone. Just download the 10 TV mobile app.